Hello and welcome back to the BFDI camp known as Battle for Space Palace. I'm your host, the speaker announcer. Last time in our second animated special, the points ended and Touhou won immunity, putting Nickel, Cheese It, Clock, and Pie up for elimination. Also, Touhou gets to play a part in choosing who's eliminated this week, and one final eliminated player will rejoin the game. But before we do cake at stake, we have some confessionals.
I'm not a floater. Sorry, but I've been busy lately. I hope I make it to the final four. If I do, I'll try as hard as I can to do the challenges. Thanks. My new catchphrase. Cheese it to please it.
So with confessionals out of the way, let's do cake at stake.
The points are gone. We are free of them now, but we look on to the moment that we see the next slice of cake, a step closer to the prize brought on by Cake at Stake.
Well, since I won the challenge, I get to choose who's the next person eliminated. So, without further ado, let's get started. The first person I declare safe is Pie. I know he's a really popular contestant, but he's popular in my book, which is why I make him safe. The next person I declare safe is Cheez-It. I know he's busy, and that's part of a reason why he should be eliminated, because of his busyness. But because he's busy, he always does the challenge last, which means he'll more than likely be put up for elimination more often than I can. And having that spot taken up means one less chance of me being put up for elimination, which is why it's actually a good idea to keep him safe. Which is why I'm keeping him safe. Clock, you have a revenge token, which is enough reason to eliminate you, because you could use it on me, like the final three, to ensure my elimination. And Nickel, you probably the biggest threat in the game right now, mainly because of your popularity outside of this camp. And plus, you always place second or higher in most challenges lately. So, the final person I declare safe is...
Hold it, this elimination has another twist in store for it.
What do you mean?
You see, Clock and Nickel are the two contestants Touhou wants eliminated the most. Well, instead of Touhou picking between the two of them to be eliminated, Clock and Nickel will be competing for their survival. In other words, whoever performs better in this week's challenge is safe, while the other is eliminated. Moving on, 28 contestants have been eliminated from the competition, and are receiving a final chance of joining the game. Let's see which one of them is rejoining at Cake at Stake.
The points are gone. We are free of them now, but we look on to the moment that we see the next slice of cake, a step closer to the prize brought on by Cake at Stake.
The 28 of you have a chance of rejoining the game. How exciting! But what's even more exciting is the fact that we got 60 votes total. Hooray! Anyways, Evil Leafy, BFDI Nickel, Trousers, Barf Bag, Ruby, 8-Ball, and Dictionary, you 7 make up the 25% that didn't receive any votes, meaning you guys will not rejoin. Nayli, oddly enough, someone actually gave you a pity vote. Regardless, one measly vote is not enough to join. Remote and Marker, you were the top 2 vote getters at the first rejoin, and were the ones that rejoined respectively at the first 2 rejoins. Well, don't get your hopes up this time, for you two only got 1 vote each, and aren't joining either. Also not joining at 1 vote apiece are Bell, Grassy, Robot Flower, Fanny, Cloudy, TV, and Tree. Now there are only 10 of you. Well, Fries, what happened to you?
Dora ate my insides! They're gone!
Well, lucky for both of you, you both got 2 votes each, and get to return to the locker of losers together. Same with Balloon. Roboti and Basketball got 3 votes, and Eggy and Non-Existy got 4 votes, and are all not joining. It's narrowed down to 4 contestants. Bombi, Pillow, Cake, and Saw. Pillow, I'm sorry, but with only 5 votes, you do not rejoin. Bobby, you 2, with only 7 votes. Cake and Saw, you got the most votes, with a vote of 8 to 10. Rejoining the game is Saw. Welcome back, Saw. For rejoining, you get a revenge token, the absolute final token, that will be handed out in this camp. Use it wisely. And with that, we have our final 6, which will soon be final 5 after this challenge. So, with everything squared away, let's get on to this week's challenge, which is called Same as Lame. There are 5 different numbers: 1, 3, 5, 7, and 10. All you got to do is tell me which number you choose through PM, not comments. If no one else chooses the same number as you, you'll gain that amount of points. If someone does pick the same number as you, however, then neither one of you will gain points. Whoever has the most points at the end of 5 rounds wins immunity. As for Nickel and Clock, whoever has the highest score will receive immunity, while the other is eliminated. Challenge ends when the 5 rounds are over. Goodbye and good luck.